All right, so what we have going on with this one, intermittent AC not working. I looked at it, was good on charge. They took it to Tesla. Tesla deems that that compressor is bad. So then we have a new compressor. It's pretty straightforward. Take out all of that stuff for the front trunk or the front. Essentially, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of 10 mils. Pull this off first, remove all that plastic, get yourself to this area. 4 bolts for the coolant reservoir. I undid the 12-volt battery. It's not like it's gonna make much of a difference. Got your AC compressor right here. This is all very easy to get to. You just have 3 mounting bolts, 1, 2, and then 3, right? Obviously drain your refrigerant before removing these 2 nuts on those studs, because otherwise you're gonna get a whole face full of Freon. The one thing, because I was trying to look for videos. This is a 2016 Model S, and I believe it's like a long range because it has that motor in the front, right? The one thing that nobody was talking about or nobody mentioned with this is this connector. This connector, you see how long it is? Super long connector. The reason why it's so long is because it wraps down and around over the motor, and then it plugs in. Let me see if I can get you guys a better angle. But essentially, it's going to plug into this power. Let's call it like a PCM, right? Some form of a PCM. But I'm trying to get you guys down up in there. But basically, man, this one is where you're going to spend, I would say, the majority of your time trying to get this connector unplugged. It's right down in there. It's very hard to focus. Basically, what I was doing was kind of going back and forth, pulling on this, making sure that I had the correct connector that I was about to unplug. Use a pocket screwdriver to remove the retaining clip, and then essentially I used another screwdriver, a long one. I came in right here to apply a little bit of pressure on the connector, while with my other hand reaching in behind here all the way down and releasing the tab. You're gonna have to play around with it. Hopefully you got small hands that can get in there, but that's gonna be what you need to do to unplug that connector. Can't get to it from the bottom because that power management block right there sits directly on top of the battery. And so unless you're going to remove all of this stuff just to unplug that connector, your best bet is just kind of get a long flathead or a trim tool, like essentially this is what I was using. I came in through here, got on the back side of the connector, lightly pried it out while using my other hand to depress the retaining clip. Back that out. You're gonna have to use your other hand to push that, and then just slightly push on the back side of it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. That's straightforward. The reason why I made that video is because nobody was talking about that connector, and I hadn't really seen a video on how to get all this stuff out with this vehicle setup, with this particular vehicle setup. So like I said, just get all that plastic, all that stuff pops right up. Get all that plastic out of there, all that stuff pops right up. Remove the lining for the front. Remove all those 10 mils, pull all of that stuff up, and then you'll look like this. Like I said, I disconnected the 12-volt, 4 bolts for this, just so that you can get it up out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, pretty much after that, you're ready to rock and roll. Just recover your refrigerant and undo that connector. Have fun.